Always a good question to ask.
Oh, no, I can't hear you.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at stream right now. None of that came through.
Yeah, they can
Yes.
hear us. I have the stream on right now and I can hear us.
How about now?
Yep, there you go.
Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, yeah. It was not. My mic wasn't connected to to
Working
Streamlabs.
on that.
That'll
Hey,
do
Working on
I'm
it.
that.
I'm used. I'm new to this, guys. I'm new to this. So thank you everyone for coming to Friends Who Roll for Austin. Today we're going to be raising money for the Austin area Urban League. Um, because I don't know if you might have heard about this. I feel like it's kind of hard for you not to have heard about this. But a few weeks ago, a pretty hard winter storm struck, and quite a lot of Texas, a lot of areas, but also especially Texas, weren't just weren't quite built to handle that kind of stuff. And frankly, the government wasn't doing much to help either. So we thought we could do our bit and play some games, play pretend, to do some good at the same time. Um, and today we're going to be playing a game called Heist, Get Rich or Die. Was it Die Trying? And I think we actually have the creator of the game in chat. Sorry for putting you on blast immediately after the got bet, but I saw you in chat, so I'm calling you out. um, um, but yeah, we're really looking forward to playing. This group, I know each of these people as people. I don't think I've played with all of them, but I know that they are chaotic, so I think you're in for a really good time. So I'm gonna throw it over to these players to introduce yourself first. I'm gonna start with Chanzlyn.
Hi. I am Chance or Chanzlyn. I have she, they pronouns. I stream on Twitch as well under Chanzlyn, and you can find me with the name Chanzlyn anywhere and everywhere.
Do you wanna? I guess I'll go to Girls Guilty. Do you want them to introduce the character as well, or save that for when we start?
We can do a second round of intros.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Let's go over to Marv.
Hi, I'm Marv or Miss Marv. I stream on Twitch as well with Miss Marv. Yeah, I'm happy to be here and nervous, and it's gonna be a great time. Oh, and she, her. That's my pronouns. She, her.
Awesome. April.
Hi, my name is April. My pronouns are she, her, and I stream on Twitch under Pamels, Pamylz. And yeah, excited. I haven't done this before. I'm very nervous.
Wait, is this your first time?
Pretty much.
Oh my god. Okay. Well. I'm glad your first time was on Friends Roll Dice. I might be biased, but I think it's the best place to have your first time playing on stream. But yeah, I'm gonna throw it over to Kappa now.
Hi, my name is Kappa. You might also know me as Christian. You can find me on Twitter at the Kappa Chris, where I post about all my projects and stuff. I'm really excited to be here. This is an awesome cause, and I've been wanting to play just a heist type RPG for the longest time. So thanks for inviting me and having me.
Awesome. And before I throw over to Guilty, there's some other housekeeping stuff I forgot to do. If you put exclamation point charity, as Kiwi's already done, it'll show you a link to the charity event and where you can click to donate. If you do exclamation point incentives, it'll show you the incentives that you can donate to impact this game. And because I did this all very last minute, eventually when you do exclamation point cast, you're gonna get all the links to the Twitter accounts. I want to quickly do that as the game is going on, but yeah, now I'm gonna throw it over to Guilty.
Awesome. Thank you, Drag. Hello, I'm Guilty. I stream on Twitch as well. You can find me everywhere at Guilty Cosplay. I am so excited to run this game. I produced a game of this like almost a year ago, and I've been dying to try it out since. So I think we have a very exciting heist for you in store. If you would like to buy this game, it is available on itch. I've dropped the link in the chat. Check it out and follow the creator.
Send me the link. I'll post it in chat. You don't have You don't have
Is it blocking?
yeah.
It didn't tell me that it was.
Oh, did it not? It's looking
It's
like
blocked.
yeah, it's
It
blocked.
is blocked.
What?
Yeah, put it in Discord now.
Boo.
Weird.
Put it in Discord. Okay, I got it. Drac is gonna put the link in chat, which is even better. You can go buy your own copy and plan your own heist. But tonight, to give you a tiny overview, the characters are going to, well, I'll just set the scene and then we'll do another round of introductions and everyone will tell us who their character is. But before that, real quick, as Drac said, we have donation incentives for you. This weird. This right here is our antagonist clock. This counts how close the baddies are to catching up with our crew. The further it gets filled in, the closer they are. So you can either help or hinder our heroes with your donations tonight, and also just all of your support in chat is so appreciated. So paint the scene and then we'll go back around the horn. The year is 2022. Life as normal has resumed, and San Francisco's tech bros are back on their bullshit. Hot new startup Drink with a Q is about to host the launch event of a lifetime, or at least a funding cycle, for their new 500 diamond filtered water. What a shame it would be if the main event were to be misplaced. All of our characters here have various motivations for making that happen. Chance, let's start with you. Who is your character? What archetype are you playing?
I am Veronica or Ronnie, and she is the Tactician. Do you want me to go into like deep into my backstory or just kind of?
Why don't you just give us like a little, like, just a tiny overview of like what you would go to the Tactician for and like what her personality is like.
Okay, yeah. So as a Tactician, she is very much. She has a timetable. She doesn't necessarily take, like, she takes charge, but she's not necessarily like, I am the leader, you must listen to me. It's more like she's there to help you. She wants her team to succeed. And so everything she does relies on what the team can do. And I take it very personally when something happens to my team that was following my orders.
All right. Thank you. Marv?
Hello, I am Summer, and I am the spy. You want something infiltrated or secrets traded? She's got you. She's got a history with working for different groups and agencies, and who originally trained her, who knows? But she knows how to get into places and get out with things. And can you trust her? You'll find out.
Amazing. April, what about you?
Hi, I'm playing Dani. She's an engineer. And yeah, so she knows her gadgets, she knows her tech, she knows how things work. And yeah.
Nice. All right. And Kappa.
Tonight, I will be playing the archetype of the tourist. My tourist's name is Delin Greaves, and the reason why I'm a tourist, I'm actually not part of the world of heisting. I belong to the world of the tech bros and money. So I'm the one that has put all of this to put this team together in an effort to get back at someone over at Drink.
Amazing. All right. So together, the cast and I have chosen our hall, our location, and our antagonists based on our mission type. I can tell you that our mission type is a gold mission. We're in it for the stuff. The ooh, let's see. Okay, the hall, as I said, is the 500 diamond prototype of this water purifier machine. Our antagonists, and we rolled for this in a very cool table, is a privately run mercenary force and its lieutenant, Laurel, who have a personal beef or history with this crew. And the hall location, there were so many good ones we couldn't really decide. So we are starting off at a sprawling industrial tech complex, moving next to a metropolitan high-rise loft safe, and then finally to a modern art museum's not exactly featured collection, but they are the venue for the launch party for this startup's new round of funding and snootery. So, with all of that determined, we are on to the next step of our process, which is for every player to decide on their take. So, if this heist goes off well, what are you going to walk away with?
Should we go back around?
I think so.
Sure.
So my take is going to be at least some of the diamonds, because I have a promise to fulfill of a different type of water purifier that requires the diamonds.
Nice. Okay.
I also want the diamonds.
All right, there's 500. There's probably enough to go around. All right, Summer's also in it for diamonds.
Or she could be in it for the fun.
Okay.
Sure.
Both are good. Both are good. What about Dani?
Dani wants to get like a piece of the gadget itself and to reverse engineer it so that she can like patent it and make like constant money off of that herself.
Incredible. And Kappa, what does Delin want out of a successful heist?
Ooh, well, you see, I've got so much money already. Y'all can have the diamonds. You can have the tech. This is about hurting Iris Tate, one of the co-founders of Drink. So whatever we come away with, as long as she's hurting, I'm happy.
Amazing.
I can get behind that. And I mean, Summer, you're more than welcome to have most of the diamonds. I only need like a couple for another device. I'm not here for the money.
Sounds good.
Nice. So our final first step is to determine the first step of the plan for the heist. So I imagine everyone is well, I'll leave it up to you. Delin, you and your childhood rival, Iris. Yeah, there's bad blood there. You have employed this team to bring her down. It is the day before the opening where her prototype will be displayed, and you're going over final details with your crew. Where would you invite them to meet?
I imagine that I don't imagine. I know that my penthouse suite is the most secure location that I can trust, having bought and designed the entire security system myself. So we're meeting there.
Okay, amazing. Dani, Ronnie, Summer, you've gotten an invitation from Del to his very expensive penthouse. And if you arrive through the front door, the desk concierge will immediately usher you into a private elevator, send you all the way up to the top floor. And he's asked for you to stop by at 4:00. What time are you getting there?
I am precisely there at 4:00.
Amazing. All right.
Like I walk into the penthouse at 4, not even just like into the building. Like I was there a few minutes ahead of time, so I would walk into his penthouse at 4.
Beautiful. Anyone that getting there before Ronnie?
Yeah, I would have been there like 8 in the morning. So that way I could scout out the area and like it's possible to hang out on his balcony until it was time. Because I can't
Like you're gonna
scale the
break
building.
in and hang out on the balcony, or
Sorry, you said what and hang out on the balcony?
break in,
On
or
I
Well,
mean, you're
not-
welcome. We've been using this place as headquarters for this whole operation.
no,
so
I would have scaled like on the outside of the building and just got up on the balcony.
so Del, it's like 5 minutes to 4. People should be arriving soon. You glance out at your beautiful view of the city. See Summer again, making herself at home on your lawn chairs,
Eating a
sipping a
protein
little
bar.
martini. How did she get one of your martini glasses? Anyway, she's sipping a martini on your on your balcony. And then
Remi-
the oh, go ahead.
remind me to ask you about how you got in that way. I thought that was covered.
I'll never tell.
Okay, well, okay, fine.
With this, the elevator dings and the doors open to reveal Ronnie.
I'm gonna walk in and go right towards the liquor bar and pour myself some whiskey.
Ronnie, welcome. Summer's already here on the balcony.
I knew.
Perfect.
I mean,
And Dani, when are you rolling up to Del's penthouse?
Probably within a couple minutes. And I'm rolling, knock on the door, get in, and just kind of like look around, see what like furnishings he has, see what tech he has.
Yeah. Del, I imagine you have expansive leather couches, probably state of the art, everything techie.
I've got one of those fireplaces where it's not wood, it's like glass or diamond, you know. But yeah, I mean, I imagine I've come to expect this sort of thing from the team. And while odd at first, I've grown a little bit accustomed to it. So while still surprising, I'm trying to hide it.
Dani, is there any piece of tech in particular that might catch your eye? Fancy
So
microwave.
so I'm very interested in things that are like remotely operated. So I am like checking to see how, anything in the kitchen that's operated, can you do that while it's just sitting on the couch? That would be nice.
Very cool. I mean, this is just for fun, but can you make me a little roll? Because I have an idea, but I think we should roll for it. You won't be penalized for this. Could you roll me a fix?
A fix. That means 2.
Yeah.
6 and 2.
Somebody
So
donated
beautiful.
our clock.
Okay, so with a 6, that is a success. Perfect. I'm going to say in previous times that you've been to Del's apartment, you've played around with his, Wi-Fi and Bluetooth network enough that you've paired one of your devices with the remotely operated items in his kitchen. So if you want from the couch, you can like hit your Apple Watch and start the Keurig.
Oh man.
I would definitely do that.
Beautiful. All right. And with this, let's come up with our first step. Now that the pressure is off of the first roll, we need the first step of the plan, and then we're going to roll to see where we're starting situation-wise. So that's going to determine our first ticks on the antagonist clock. So, Del, if you want to, I guess, call everyone into the main room.
Okay, so well, now that everyone's here, let's go over the plan. It does start, probably tomorrow. There are a few steps that need to be taken before the actual beginning of the gala, but once the gala starts, I just want to make sure everyone knows what they're doing.
Yeah, let's go.
Summer, you have information to share from your informant Jenkins. If you want, you can toss this out.
Yes. So Jenkins gave me the exact route that the package will be traveling tomorrow from the compound to the penthouse to the gala. I have the exact route here, and I'll like put down the little USB that it's on because I'm cool like that. Who needs maps? Physical maps these days. It's all right there on USB.
Perfect. Del, if you want, you can pop that into your television. And
Oh yeah,
the maps.
it's going right into the armrest, and then the
Ooh.
projector will project on the wall.
Beautiful, beautiful. Since that's going through the network, Dani, you already have it on your devices as well.
Yep.
This map shows a route from the drink headquarters further down on the peninsula. It's their corporate campus, up to a actually pretty close by fancy apartment building, which is marked as Iris's home, and then over to the Museum of Modern Art, which is where the gala will be taking place.
Is there like timestamps on this map of where it'll be as it goes?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a rough timestamp. So it's going to start at the campus at 4. It's going to leave at 4, get to Iris's like 4:30. Iris leaves in her limo at 5, and the keynote address, where it has to be up on the stage and polished, is at 6:30 p.m.
Okay, so it's going from one location, stopping at Iris's place, and then going to the final location.
And Iris is bringing it?
It seems to be implied that it will ride in the limo with Iris to the red carpet. Sorry, blue carpet. That's
The
Drink's corporate color.
Oh. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the idea is that we can't either we need to make sure that Iris believes that she has the diamonds. Whether or not they're actually in her possession, as long as she believes it, great. But I think the most important part is that she knows that she is safe and secure until the very end.
Right up into the stage.
I want that look of mortification.
I could actually craft something that could resemble the diamonds, because I'm crafty.
Right. That's right. That's why you were hired on this team.
Yeah.
Yes, in many senses of the word, yes. Very crafty.
I could definitely, get into some of her tracking devices, Iris's tracking devices, and, make it so that it looks like things are going as normal.
Perfect.
It might, well, assuming that I can actually successfully get into that network.
Yeah. So Ronnie, you're the master tactician here. Tell me if this sounds far-fetched or implausible. Dani takes down a couple hours before, takes down the security for Iris's whole apartment complex and gets Summer in there to replace these the diamonds with these manufactured lookalikes, these fakes. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds perfect to me. Another idea, or another in addition to that, is I also have several tracking bugs. So if we want to locate the vehicle that the diamonds are supposed to be traveling with, just to make sure we can kind of keep track that they are going in this path that we have, we can do that a little bit ahead of time, and we can connect it to Dani's networks. That way Dani can also monitor where those tracking bugs are going.
Wonderful.
Sounds perfect.
So let me just make sure I got this straight. The plan is to track the car as it leaves the campus, break into, shut down security in Iris's building, break into her apartment, replace the diamonds that are in the prototype with fakes without her noticing, and then be out of there, attend the gala like nothing happened.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
If it's possible to have these fakes self-destruct as they're opened and revealed, not necessarily like in an explosion, but just like break down so that
Right.
you know, all the world can see that Iris Tate has failed.
Mm-hmm.
I
Turned
mean,
into dust.
they're gonna run water through it, right?
As soon as she
Oh yeah,
holds
with
it.
what I have planned, water will ruin it. What I have planned, water will
Ooh.
do the trick.
Just make it
Is it
melt
gonna
away in the
melt?
water.
It'll disintegrate, but yes, the water will make it disintegrate. I got some plans for this.
I love that.
Okay. Who would like to make this roll? You need 3d6. Noses.
Wait, what? We're rolling for.
We're rolling to determine on what footing you guys start compared to the adversaries.
Okay.
Oh.
So
can
thanks to
we-
Kiwi and a donation, we already have one click on the antagonist clock.
Ah,
Ooh.
Rude.
Roll will determine how many more we start off with.
I see. Do we know what sort of roll this is, or is it just a general?
It's just a flat dice roll, and
Oh.
I see. Then
Yeah.
I will go ahead and roll if that's okay. Or
Yeah.
no,
No,
Summer,
go
you
ahead.
already you had your hand on the dice. I didn't have them. You go ahead.
Okay.
3d6, please.
3d6. Ooh! No lie. No lie. I rolled 2 6s and a 5.
Ooh.
No lie.
Yes.
Okay, that is a critical success. Everything is coming
Ooh.
up you.
Ooh.
An even better place than you could have possibly imagined. As a table, describe your advantages and how you're going to make use of them.
Does everyone have an advantage, or is it just as
I'd say as a party.
a party? Okay.
You've got some
Okay.
sort of advantage.
Well, you're the expert. What sort of thing can go wrong on the way? I mean,
They could tell that we're hacking, so we have to be careful with our hacking because sometimes they have systems for that. So, but Dani's good at that stuff, so she can have a counter thing to make it look like we're not hacking, a cloaking thing. I don't know, the Trojan, maybe a Trojan thing. I think that's I've watched
Yeah.
Reboot.
Yeah. I think, jumping off of that, an advantage could be that we, Dani doesn't have to do all the different like trial and error things to like figure out how to get into the network. Like the first thing she tries happens to work, which cuts down the time that it takes, and also means that there's like less chance of of Iris and Iris's people seeing it, because it was just like a clean entry into the system.
Do you think it would be too much of an advantage to have a window of time or window of free reign to get both Summer and Ronnie in there?
I think that could work. Here's what I'm thinking in regards to easing through the security breach. Ronnie, you are the most established in your life of crime.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm imagining you have a wide network.
Yes, I was thinking that I more than likely would know the her employees, because I imagine there's people that upkeep the home. And so I could potentially know someone who is going to be providing food or drinks, or she's probably bringing in a hairstylist or makeup artist because she has to look the best for this big presentation.
She is. She is indeed.
So I could probably know at least one of those people as one of past contacts that I've had to work with. And so I can coordinate with them to gain access.
Yeah, I'm gonna say let's. I don't want to make it too easy for y'all. I'm so excited for this heist, but you're gonna do fine. I'm gonna let me know if you think this is fair. On your critical success, I'm going to give you one NPC that is friendly and in a close place to Laurel, and can probably who has a connection to Ronnie. So however you want to use this NPC is up to you. You could use them to possibly gain access to the security system, or you could use them to get Ronnie into Iris's apartment without, making a roll. But I'll let you hold that until we're at that point, and then you could decide how to utilize that person's goodwill. Does that sound all right?
Yeah. And instead of sneaking me in, would it be possible that I use my contact to sneak Summer in? Because I feel like Summer is better at the sneaking in, disguising, and fitting in with the surroundings.
Yeah, definitely. You're the shot caller. So for sure. Okay, let me chat. Please give me a name of someone who is close to Iris. Probably in give me the name of Iris's personal assistant. And we'll say that they owe Ronnie a favor. Humphrey, Carl, Athena. Ooh, that's cool. Looking good, Kappa. Well, Kappa is looking good. Also, Iris.
Hi, Dax.
Iris only hires people named Iris.
Also, Iris.
This is Iris and also Iris. First name is also, last name is Iris.
Iris' assistant had to go by her middle name.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Iris's personal assistant is named Iris, but Iris made her change her name.
Oh no.
And so she renamed her Athena. Athena Splat. Thank you, Dandy. And Athena owes Ronnie a favor. So, okay, perfect. Let me just check to make sure. Another increase. Oh no.
Y'all are rude.
Good thing y'all rolled well, because
we haven't even done anything yet.
I know. Athena Splat. Yes. All right. So.
Hey, candle.
You've got a plan. You've got 24 hours until you have to set it in motion. I'm gonna say let's take a round of prep time. What does everyone want to do to get ready for the day to come?
The only thing that I have is I want to see if we can sneak into the area where the vehicle will be. And I'm going to give my tracking. I have a weapon that I can actually like shoot the tracking bugs at a particular distance. So if we are at a distance that I can do that, then I will do it. If not, I might see if Summer can sneak in and plant the device on there.
So you want to do like a drive-by of the campus?
Yeah, like I think I want to do an initial drive-by in like vehicle A to determine what the surrounding area looks like. And once we figure that out, then we'll do a drive-by in vehicle B and see if we can plant the tracking devices.
You can track it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hold on to that because some people might want to come down the peninsula with you. What's everyone else thinking?
I need to craft my duplicate, so I'm gonna go to the craft store Daniel's, and I'm going to purchase cause hopefully they got a sale going on because I want to get the most expensive, cheap, diamondy looking things that they got there for crafting. And if not, I can spend time making glowing papers to make it look shiny like little diamonds. That way when the water runs through it, they disintegrate in that respect.
Okay, so you want to spend your time crafting. That's amazing. Yes, perfect.
Crafty.
Let me look at these role categories and see. I know it's like crafty, but what do arts and crafts fall under?
Oh, frag, of course, because I'm using my physical prowess to do these crafts. I'm very deft with my hands.
I could see it.
My hands are my work, so like my hands are my work, so I know how to be delicate. I know how to be tough. It's
Yeah, it's not going to be talking to people or outwitting. Oh, it's a little bit, yeah. Okay. I would say like the only other stat that I could possibly see is like fix. Because you're like, kind of using technology.
Don't make me do fix. I don't have anything in fix.
Anything confused if you're creative enough. No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. All right. I'll let you roll with this with your frag, but I want like a colorful description of how your arts and crafts project comes out.
Okay. Like when I'm done rolling or as I'm rolling?
How about when you're done?
Okay, cool. So I do, there is it. So I have 2, so I roll 2d6.
You roll 2d6, and yeah, you will take the higher one. Okay. Unless you get doubles of 1s or 6s.
I get double 2s.
Okay. So a 2 is a partial failure. The antagonist clock advances 4 ticks.
Oh.
It'll be fine. You
I was
12.
thinking of my dog. That's why. I avoided crafts all this time. Like the last month, I avoided doing crafts because I would craft when my dog was around. So
wait, not 8.
As I'm crafting, I'm thinking of poor Luna, my beautiful senior dog. And I get distracted, and some of my tears actually ruin some of my fake diamonds. So I'm like, crap, and so I have to restart a bit. So
okay, that's good. So they look rough.
I pour more glitter on it.
Yeah, glitter will fix anything.
Glitter
sure,
of
course. Yep. Beautiful. Dani, what are you doing to prep?
So I have devices that I have, programmed to get into Iris's network, but I want to ride along with Ronnie to make sure that they work, such kind of like a test run. in the
Okay.
area. Just yeah.
Cool. 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 We'll hop right back to that. Del, what are you thinking?
Uh, hmm. I I want to call Iris, congratulate her on her success, and maybe procure some information that maybe we didn't know that'll help us out, help us avoid danger.
Okay. Okay. I like it. How about you give Iris a ring about the time that Ronnie and Dani are rolling up to the campus.
Sure.
Ronnie, I assume you're driving?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So, Del, if you're calling Iris, I think it takes like 3 rings and then she picks up. Like, hello?
Iris, hi, it's Del.
Del? Oh my goodness. Del.
It's been too long. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm just so busy with the launch coming up. You're going to be there, right?
Yes, I received your invitation. It was a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
At first I was, given everything that happened between us, water under the bridge. I am so happy for you. I'm so excited. Is there anything I can do to help out?
Oh my gosh. It is just so nice to hear you say that because some people would take what happened like pretty personally, but it's just business, right?
Of
It's just
course, of
it's
course.
just business. Go ahead and make me a roll. Make me a fleece roll.
Fleece roll. Okay. What happens
Yeah.
if I have no fleece?
You roll 2 and you take the lower.
2 and I
Bec-
take the lower. Got it. 5 and a 6.
Ooh, beautiful.
That
Okay,
is
so we're gonna take the 5. It is a partial success.
okay.
She believes you.
Scary.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Our clock is just
It's so ominous. I'm looking at it. It's so
Uh-huh.
red.
Well, we get 3 decreases now because of another donation. So
what?
yeah.
3 anti-clocks.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Chance. Okay. All right.
That's important.
For the
1,
team.
I'll buy it. I gotta.
2, 3. Okay, we're down to 5. What? Is something showing through? Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. So yeah, this is a partial success. She, mostly believes you. Like she did screw you out of the IP on her company. So like she knows
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a good reason that you would be pissed at her.
Mhm.
But she does think that her event is going to be like the thing of the decade. So chat. What is chat doing? I'm going to wait for
Bard 621. Why? Why would you do this?
Wow.
going on.
That is so
I mean, thank you.
disrespectful.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
but
you.
We're screwed. They're gonna show up at our doorstep before we even leave.
excuse me.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna split that between now and later. Okay.
Okay, because that's just oof.
I'm gonna split that and
Big oof.
oh my god. It'll
my
be fine.
my phone just
It'll be
explodes.
fine.
Like that's just it's,
Okay, but Del, you rolled fine. So she
okay.
yeah, she's like, okay, but like who are you bringing? Because I know I give you a +1, but
Iris,
no.
I always go to these things stag.
Del.
Listen, is it okay if I bring a friend?
Yes, of
Okay.
course.
Okay. Just Okay.
Do you want me to like send you over? Do you have flowers and everything? Like boutonniere, our colors. Please match.
You know what? I didn't even think of that. I was just gonna wear a really just black. I imagine these guys, they're always black ties formal.
Oh yes.
So
Well,
I
blue
could
tie for us.
blue tie, of course. Let me. I would love to accessorize.
Okay. Yeah, I will have my florist give you a ring. Um, you're still at the same place, right? That little apartment off the Fidei, right?
Oh, actually, no. I'm over in the building across town. They it just built. I bought the penthouse suite up there, and we.
Really?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Gosh.
Actually, you know what? If I look out the window, I think I can see the venue from here.
What?
There it is. Look. I'm waving. Can you see me? That's too far. No. It's
No,
too
I am
foggy.
at work, but perfect. Okay, then you like don't even have to spend money on a limo or anything. I know you're, cutting corners, your business is still starting up, so maybe you could like
Oh.
take the bus.
Oh, thank you for being so considerate. I had not even considered the bus, but I believe we'll be okay.
Okay. Well, if you need anything, I'm just a little ping away.
Listen,
Um,
of course, and honestly, I really hope you break a leg out there.
my gosh, Del, stop. No,
This is going to
stop,
be the talk
really.
of the town for the next decade.
Oh, I know it will. It is going to change everything. And let's flash to Ronnie and Dani. You were in the car. You were rolling up to the entrance, and you see that there's a booth for security, and a guy with like a uniform on is kind of standing out in front there, giving dirty looks at cars. What would you like to do?
Um, so how much can I see inside past him, or is it just like thick brick walls? Is it a fence, chain link fence? Like what's
No, it looks like there are a couple of like large parking lots between any, like turn off from the road and the buildings. There's of course the little booth with like the car arm down in front of it. I would imagine that you might imagine that the car that will transport the prototype would be in one of those parking lots, but it's not immediately clear what's what's employee cars. There are a whole bunch of Teslas. Um, if you wanted to like park somewhere and take a closer look, you could probably figure out, which of the cars or vans might be the ones they'll use tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and is there like a parking lot across the street that I can park at, or would I try to go past this garden park? Like what other lots are there?
Yeah, if you keep going down the road, I mean, there's a turnoff to the semi-private drink HQ airstrip. They share it with other private clientele. So if you wanted to like book your own helicopter from SF to Sonoma, you might take off there. So there are a few, you could park there.
Okay. So how far is it from the lot where we presume the vehicle will be?
How far is it? Like a 5-10 minute walk.
Okay. So Dani, do you think if we park in that lot over there, you'd be able to connect to one of the cameras in the parking lot and we can kind of scan around and see what vehicles there are?
Could connect probably to that guard post and through there any cameras in the parking lot. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
All right, because I think that'll probably be our best bet unless we want to ID ourselves to that parking lot attendee. So I think the best bet is let's go ahead and set up the cameras and see if we can peek in and see what's going on.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. So Dani, if you want to make a roll, you would be rolling fix. Ronnie, if you want to assist in this roll, you could use your action this round to add a dice to Dani's dice pool.
Absolutely. I think how I would help is I would more than likely kind of point out the different parts of the parking lot to take a peek at that I think that the vehicles would be in versus the employee vehicles.
All right. 2 dice, so I'm just gonna do 2. They're both 5s.
Down 2. Sorry, I'm catching
That's-
up with donations. We were at 10. We're going down 2.
Oh, I
And then we're
total -7.
going back up 5. Okay. All right. But then another -10. Is it negative? We're at -7, including the 5 that I still owed Bard. Because we were at 6.
Oh,
when
that's
Bard added
right. Yeah.
10.
So then it would be -2 instead.
Okay. So we're back at 6. I think that maths.
There we go.
Okay. Decrease another 3
Decrease another
suspects. Oh
3.
boy. All right. Amazing.
Wow, they really
Perfect.
want to see us succeed.
Woo!
I know.
Thank you.
At least let us get
Appreciate
to
everybody.
It
It's a love-hate relationship right now with everyone who's increased this. Love you, but I hate this.
Just to throw it out there, increasing to 10 did make it so that you guys couldn't just drive straight in there. So that's how the clock is being reflected here pre-heist.
Got it.
Okay, so at 3. Sorry, Dani, you rolled and you added
5.
1 from Ronnie.
Yeah.
You got a high dice of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a partial success. We increase 2 ticks.
I mean,
It's fine.
acceptable.
Everything's fine. We're gonna be okay.
That's fine.
So with a partial success, you you were able to hack your way into the mainframe. you hack your way into the security cameras that control the parking lots.
Mhm.
And if you guys sit in this parking lot for a while, you can like click your way through until you find like the courier van section of the lot. But the longer you stay examining the cars, the more you're going to draw heat. So I say you can, you've clicked your way through, you've gotten in, you see the vans. But the parking lot attendant for the air strip has noticed you guys and is starting to walk over and like wave you like, can I help you? But he's probably like he's all the way across the parking lot, so you have like a minute until he gets up to the car.
Okay.
Like,
Dani, can you just take screenshots real quick of the
Yes.
courier vehicles and then we'll go ahead and head out and
Yeah.
make a plan?
I like panically, a little tense, like just download as many images as I can locally. And yeah.
okay. So you're like writing down the license plate numbers and stuff?
I'm literally just grabbing the photos and then so that on the ride back we can like actually write out numbers. So these are just like very, just like the photos that you would see from a security camera, like grayscale.
Okay, perfect. This guy kind of looks like this might be a summer job. He's in like a what's it called? A windbreaker with, drink airstrip logo on the breast, and is like nearing your car, and he's kind of shouting out like, "Hey, are you part of the wine train flight?"
Would I know what that is? I don't.
Have you? I mean, you've cased the joint. You probably,
Yeah.
you've lived around here. You probably know it's like it's something I just made up, but it's like a thing where rich people pay
Get on
to
planes
take
and
a-
drink.
Yeah, take a helicopter over to Sonoma Valley and then get on a train and drink more.
Yeah, okay, I know that.
He thinks that you're rich widows.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say that we're not here for this, but we are here to kind of just watch the train go by, because as rich widows, like so using Fox, the ability to outwit others and understand the situation around me, I would like to assume, like I'll make this roll if I have to, but I would like to assume that I know what he's perceiving of us. And so the idea that I have in my head is I'm going to tell him that, no, we're not here for that, but we are here to watch it because this is what we used to do, but we don't necessarily have the money for it anymore. So it's kind of how we cope with not being able to be part of that life anymore.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to make you roll. I just wanted to narratively get it. Get a read on the situation.
The sight and sounds of the train is very soothing to us.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, okay. I mean, I guess if you want to just hang out here, I got some donuts in like the shed. Do you want some snacks while you wait?"
No, thank you. We are very particular with our meal routines.
Oh, gluten-free. Yeah, totally get it. Uh-huh.
Dani's just like
Yeah,
eyeing
cool.
it.
So I'll be over there. Have a good yeah. All right, bye.
Bye.
He's gonna like do a little awkward jog back to his spot, and then like sit there and eat a donut and think about the things that he should have said to the hot widows. Like, damn it.
So Dani, do you think you got enough images of the courier lot?
I believe so.
Okay. Because the plan now is just to kind of go over, we'll move to a different area, go over all the couriers, see how many vehicles there are, and I'll see how many tracking bugs I have, and I can just see if we can throw one on each one. And then that way we can monitor all of them and see which one follows the route that Summer had given us.
Sounds good.
Okay. Are you gonna do that tomorrow when they've like pulled out?
Yeah, because they're planning on leaving at 4, right?
Yeah, 4:00.
So I think we'll probably do it early morning, because that's probably when they have the least amount of security. Because I assume that they don't, like, they care about their vehicles and obvious because it's company property, but they're not as worried about them right now because they don't have the diamonds in them just yet.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Well, yeah, then I'm going to say you guys are hatching this plan while you're driving back up to the city. Everyone snuggles into bed. I don't know. What time does everyone go to bed the night before a heist? Are y'all night owls? Are you doing like a beauty mask routine?
I think Ronnie is one of those that sleeps for I do power naps. So I sleep for 2 or 3 hours, then I wake up and plan stuff and sleep for another 2, 3 hours. Like, I have to cram my naps in so that way we stay on schedule.
That works. Okay.
Dani's just fiddling with stuff, making sure there are no bugs in anything. And then once she's sure of that, at midnight, pretty much on the dot, she's like, okay, we're good. Bedtime.
Perfect. All right, Summer, you've made your very glittery fake diamonds.
Yeah.
They pass the 5-foot rule, but like any closer, it's going to be a little touch and go. But you've made them, you've got them, you've washed almost all the glitter off your hands. Were you doing? What time are you going to bed?
Oh, at a reasonable hour. Summer likes to get her full 8 hours. She don't
Perfect.
stress about nothing, and she's used to this. This is her, she used to do this day in and day out, all the time, undercover, all that stuff, So she's like, whatever, it's just another day in the life, and gets her 8 hours. No worries.
All right. And Del, you've been ribbed by Iris about bringing a date. You've had to tell her, oh no, everything's fine, that you cut me out of our most important deal of our lives. Water under the
Yeah.
bridge. So punny.
I that's got me in a bit of a funk. I have stayed up. Maybe there's a whole thing of bourbon involved, but I've stayed up, gone through like old Facebook posts or whatever, reminiscing on the good times, and then I hit that point where things went bad, and then started looking up and reading articles and shit, and yeah, and I will pass out angry.
I think
Keep me. It'll get me up and focused on revenge. That's Dell's strategy.
All right.
So I think right before you head to bed, I actually like wake up from my little power nap because I just had my dark dream that showcases back to why I'm here and what I'm doing. And it's when I lost my sister. And so I wake up covered in sweat because I still remember her passing away in my arms. And I promised her that I would get these diamonds to create this filtration system for her. So that way we can help like areas that have contaminated water. And so I wake up drenched in sweat and I see Del going to bed. And so I walk over to him and like pour just a little bit more bourbon for the both of us, clink a little glass, and I go out to the balcony, kind of look off, and he goes to bed.
Amazing. Ronnie, as you're on the balcony, you hear the chime of your phone, and when you pick it up, you see that there's a message from your brother-in-law, Jared. It's kind of weird because he hasn't spoken to you since your sister passed, really. But he must have some idea of what this opening means to you, because he's just sent you a simple text that says, Betty would be proud. Don't do anything stupid.
I delete the message and then I go back and pour myself another drink. And then I just furiously throw my phone at the couch. And I just go back to looking off into the edge until I'm ready to sleep again.
Fair enough. All right. Eventually, sleep comes for everyone. And dawn breaks with the raucous foghorn off the harbor. Boats are coming in. Birds are chirping. Womp, say the boats. It's a beautiful day to steal some diamonds. Let's start it right off with the delegation to the south. Who's hopping in the car with Ronnie to cut off the courier vehicles and put those trackers on them? Is this a group excursion or just a portion of the crew?
I think Dell wants to make sure his investment is secure and want to be there, so I'll tag along and offer my services if needed.
Okay.
I'll need at least Dani to come with to be able to make sure that all of the tracking devices connect.
Perfect. And
Any
Summer, I
traffic
imagine
here?
you are sitting out on the balcony, sipping your morning matcha, and
course.
fall in with the group as they're heading out the door?
Yeah, I don't like being left behind, so I'm jumping in.
All right.
They'll need me probably. Something will happen.
Who's so yesterday you went down in Ronnie's car. Whose car are you taking today, or other mode of transportation?
We could take my car.
Yeah, that's fine with me. It cannot be my car because I know that guard will ID us.
It's a
And-
Jag. Let's go.
Everything I own is too flashy, so
Well, I just said I had a Jag, so let's go.
more flashier than a Jag, baby.
Does it does it have 4 seats?
It's one of those where it's like they look like they're too small to be actually used by seats, but they look like they are back seats, but they shouldn't be. So 2 people will have to be just chilling out in the back there. They'll be really friendly.
All right, who's got the baby seats in the back?
Dani's like, what if I just take my bike? Like, I have a bike.
I mean, that's fine too. We can keep you on like a walkie-talkie system or text each other just to be like, hey, I just connected this tracking device. Do you see it on yours? Like,
Yeah, I can keep up with the car. We can be in range.
I mean, if you want to even stay, like, how far is the courier vehicles from Delin's home?
They're down on the peninsula, so like 20-30 minutes.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
took if Dani, if you want to split up though, you could
Mhm.
definitely take we could do that. I've got ideas. Okay. So we're gonna send the 3 of you. I guess Ronnie, you're like scrunched up in the back seat, or is Del?
I mean, I'm not averse to looking like an idiot.
Okay. Perfect. Del.
I'm
and-
just about staying on track with time, so I'll do whatever needs to be done.
No, I love this imagery. All right, so we got Summer in the front seat of her Jaguar. Vroom vroom. Dani lounging beside, and Del scrunched up, trying to like not make his head interfere with the rear view mirror in the back. And what's really just supposed to be where you like put the sun shield. But yep.
Yeah.
And you are flying down the road
Oh yeah.
towards campus as the sun is coming up. All right, Dani, you have taken your bike off of the rack in Del's basement, or car lot, and you're gonna head to the main train depot and hop on with the morning commuters. I'm gonna say you are. Correct me if I'm wrong. Dani is in school right now.
Mm,
Dani goes to.
she frequents that
college?
school. Yeah, she's
Okay.
like she's used to it. She's an alum,
Okay.
so she knows the layout.
She's on a what?
She's an alum, so she just
She's
like,
an alum. Okay. But she's used to like blending in with
Mhm.
students and
Yeah.
business people and stuff. Okay. Let me check where our okay, we're at 5. All right. You hop on a train with a whole bunch of business people, and a lot of them look like they're going to work at this company at Drink, and you're off. You're heading down. About halfway to the headquarters, you get a ping on your phone, and it's a message from Birdie.
oh, hi Birdie. What does Birdie want?
They've sent you a message that says, "Hey, are you on the 6:05 train to San Jose?"
I am, and I like start looking around, like,
They say, "OMG, I thought I saw you. I'm on the last car."
all right, so, well, so Birdie's someone I trust, like a student at the school. Um, and I tell them to get off to the next stop, and we'll meet up, and I can I just say hi. And well, most likely go back on the next train to just want to grab her along.
Okay. All right. They text back, sure. We'll, see you at Mountain View. And when the train pulls into that station, you can see out the window that they hop off. Do you?
Yes, but I pretty much just grab them and like get back on.
Oh, okay. Like, oh, hi. Oh, okay. So now you're in the train car together. Ronnie, Del, and Summer, you have flown past traffic. Summer's a really good driver. And you're now sitting, I guess, like half a mile out from the gates. Are you waiting for Dani to arrive, or are you going to make your move before she shows up?
I think. Do I know what time she's supposed to be here?
Yeah, according to the train schedule, it's supposed to be like 6:35 a.m.
What time is it?
6:22.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till exactly the time that she's supposed to be here before we do anything, because I want to make sure that we are all connected, and then we can just keep going.
Okay, beautiful. Summer, it's your car. What's on the radio?
We got some good old classics. We got Queen playing, and some David Bowie, some Prince. Just some gods just playing on the radio.
Okay,
Yeah.
beautiful. So I imagine you're all kind of like sitting there in silence, jamming out. How is everyone feeling? How are the nerves in this car?
Steady as a rock.
Yeah, Ronnie's done this. She's a little bit thrown off purely because she recalls the text message from last night. And so she's not paranoid, but she just has this feeling that he might know something or he might be watching somewhere. So she's like being kind of on point of looking for anything that seems even remotely off.
Okay.
And Del is a little bit not I wouldn't say impatient, but he does ask the question, is there really this much sitting around in this line of work usually?
More than you can imagine.
I can concur.
Movies just make you think otherwise, but sometimes this goes on for days.
Mm-hmm.
But according to the clock, we have about 10 minutes until Dani should be here. So if Dani's not here at exactly 6:35, I'm going to go ahead and start it. So that way we can just start getting things connected. And then when Dani's here, we'll see if she's able to connect to all of them. And then we'll kind of go from there.
And should we talk about a backup plan?
Yeah.
I feel like that would be prudent.
I'm open to all ideas. What do you have in mind?
Well, in case we can't make the swap at the apartment, we have another chance at the gala. I do have a +1. If we can get one person in there, I can stay on like within sight where I'm supposed to be, while someone else sneaks in, lets the other two in, and continue forward from there.
So I can't go in purely because my brother-in-law is Becky's partner, Iris's partner. Whoopsie.
Iris Becky.
Iris Becky.
Iris Becky Tate.
Yeah, so my brother-in-law is her partner, and so he would recognize me and know that I'm not there because I support him. We haven't talked in a long time, so it'd definitely be suspicious to him if I'm all of a sudden there and being supportive, because he knew from the moment that we had the disagreement that I will never support him in what he's doing.
So you can't. So that rules you out. I'll respect that.
Yeah.
I could
Okay.
go in.
Yeah.
We have
fair
to be
enough.
careful with that purely because we had the plan that you were going to go into Iris's home.
Right.
And so if it fails at Iris's home, she would recognize you at the party and it'd be questionable why.
She pulls out a bunch of different passports and IDs and stuff, and she's like, I it's fine. It's fine. No.
Okay.
See, now that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of stuff that I expected in this world.
Yeah, no, I am not the disguise master, but I am all about keeping things on time and pulling in the resources where we need it. And summer is our resource.
And as you look down to check your watch, Dani, you're doing the same. You see that it is 6:31 and your train is about to pull up to the correct stop. Birdie is just excited to see you. They haven't exactly asked why you're on this train, where you're going, but they know that you're involved sometimes in shady stuff. So they're not trying to pry, but they are kind of like, so any exciting projects lately? Anything I could help with?
Dani is a little reluctant at first, but then thinking quickly, she realizes this could be a good test for Birdie. And so she gives Birdie one of her spare devices and some very specific instructions on what to do with them. And they are essentially going to, well, Dani doesn't tell Birdie like what it's for or anything. It's just do this. And once Birdie to set up one of the like less important tracking spots.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna get off with you then.
No, best if you stay here. Get off at the next stop.
Okay, but then where do I put the thing?
It will tell you.
Oh my goodness, it will. Am I gonna follow you, or am I don't know if I'm ready to do this alone.
You got this. You got this. I've been training you for a few months now. Doesn't take that long to learn this. You got this.
Yeah, okay. All right, Dani, I'll make you proud. All right, and with that, you are gonna hop off, get on your bike, and at 6:35 a.m. on the dot, scream, you pull up next to the car, and now all the four of you, 6 wheels and questionable munitions in the trunk, are ready to go. We are going to take a break right here before we officially kick off the heist. It is going to be a lot of chaos when we get back. Please grab a drink, get a snacky, get your donations ready, because we might need them based on all the rolls that are to come.
Please love us.
Help us!
But it's okay if you don't, I guess.
Yeah, or don't. I'm not scared. What kind of movie doesn't have drama?
It's for charity.
Yep. And Drac, if there's anything to add here, go ahead and add it.
I'm just gonna say thank you to everyone who's been donating. We we had a goal of originally we had a goal of $300 at the beginning of the month. we're currently at 1,000. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been donating. I
Hey.
really appreciate it.
That's amazing.
Let's see if we
We
keep
love
smashing these
it.
goals. If
Yeah.
you want to cause more chaos or help out the crew, I guess it's also an option. But like, cause chaos, you can put exclamation point incentives in chat, and Nightbot will tell you some of the incentives and give you the link to donate to. And yeah, no, let's just stand up, stretch, get a drink, take any meds if you haven't, snack on something if you haven't, and we'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Does that sound good to everyone?
Yeah. Could we call it like
10, 15?
on the 40?
On the 40. Yeah, okay, that's cool. On the 40.
Cool.
So, see you soon.
Thanks. Bye.
See you soon.
There you go.
Just gonna dance until you tell us we're out.
Okay.
welcome back. We are playing a game of Heist, Get Rich or Die Trying, and we are fundraising as part of Friends Who Roll for Austin for the Austin Urban League for winter storm relief. These are my amazing players. If you would like to donate as part of the charity, it is a wonderful thing to do. Also, we have incentives for you. $10 will increase the antagonist clock. Right hand this time. And 15 will decrease it 1 tick. So the antagonist clock measures how close the baddies are to catching up with our crew. We are, to catch you up if you were just joining us, we are sitting like half a mile from the gates of the sprawling tech complex of Drink with Q, the hottest new startup that is going to revolutionize filtered water with their 500 diamond design. It is 6:35 a.m. morning of the prototype release gala, and Delin, Ronnie, and Summer are squeezed into Summer's Jaguar while Dani has just rolled up on her bicycle, having taken the train down and enlisted the help of her mentee on the way. So, Dani and Ronnie, no, Dani and Summer, you are right next to each other. Summer, you being in the driver's seat. So I'll let you take it away.
Let's go.
All
Y'all
right,
ready?
what's up, Tactician? Ronnie, what's going on?
All right. So we plotted out where the courier vehicles are, and do we know how many of them there are?
There are 3, but it seems like 2 will be security and 1 will actually hold the item.
Okay. And so there's only 3 in the lot right now.
Yeah, there's 3 like closest to the door, and your knowledge of the company has told you that, you know, these are probably the ones they're going to use.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and try to place my 3 tracking devices on all 3 of them, because it could be a decoy for all we know that maybe one of the security vehicles is actually going to be carrying the diamonds. So yeah, I'm going to use my special kit for that. And then once I get those connected, I'll have Dani confirm that she can actually see them and see what route they go and all that.
Beautiful. Okay, so your special kit is several tracking bugs and a weapon that can precisely place them from a distance.
Mm-hmm.
So you are sitting outside the parking lot with this weapon that's going to place them. What does it look like? Like, have you popped up a long scope on the top of the Jaguar?
Yeah, it's not necessarily a sniper rifle, because sniper rifles are for like multiple miles and we are definitely not multiple miles away, but it's definitely like a gun shape, and it would be something that has a little scope so I can see from at least a few hundred feet, maybe half a mile away.
Okay, amazing. And so you go ahead and take aim at these vehicles. What are you thinking of rolling to pop those on?
It would probably be fix, just because it is a technology that I've interacted and understand how it works, but obviously tech is not my strongest point, so I have 1 in fix.
Okay, that sounds good. Does anyone want to help out Ronnie on this, keeping in mind that will be your 1 action this scene, unless you have like a special move that helps you do something else?
in order to help someone, you need to have a thing in a stat
Nope.
infix. Oh,
Nope. You can
oh,
just
oh yeah.
No, just
help.
narratively.
Oh, then
Narratively.
sure. Then yeah, definitely. I'll help out. And you know, I took some spent some time at it's like this weapon is like a launcher type situation.
Sort of, yeah. It's a gun, but it's not like this big, humongous thing or a loud gun. It's something that I'll probably just need a little bit of time to be able to aim.
Yeah. I'll say yeah, sure. I spent some time at the gun range for recreational activities because that's what rich people do.
Sure.
I guess maybe.
Okay.
And help out with that.
Perfect. So Del, you guys, you and Ronnie take this out of the trunk, and Del, you're like clamping the, you say is like suction cups to the top of the roof, while Ronnie is like finally adjusting the scope. And with the both of you helping out, you get this set up much faster than it would have been with just Ronnie. So you have more time to collect yourself and focus in on your shot because you're not rushing to get it set up and then, taken down.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll me 2 on fix.
Is this on the roof of my car?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I just want to know narratively. I'm still at the wheel. My engine's still hot, just in case.
A 4 is my highest.
You got a
Ooh.
4?
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, partial success.
Ooh.
The antagonist clock does advance 2 clicks. So I'm gonna say with a thump, 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 your trackers have found purchase on these courier vans, and they are, ready to be interfaced with Dani's tech. But the sound echoes through the parking lot in the early morning stillness. Really, it's just like of birds and then thump. And so the security guard who's on duty is, like you can see them sort of like shaken out of their early morning reverie, and they run to, they do the little old middle-aged man jog to investigate. And you can see them sort of like walking around all the cars, giving things the eye. Your tracking bugs are very subtle though, and you can see that they don't get like knocked off, but he's gonna
Sorry, how far away are we from the thing again?
You're like a good couple football fields, so you're probably watching this through binoculars. You see that he picks up his radio and makes a call, but then slowly walks back to his little hut.
Dani, do you think you can intercept their call to see what they know?
Ooh. Out of the blue like that, I think I can try. But I'm not particularly prepared.
I stick my head out of my car to speak to Ronnie, who's on my roof. Can you fit buttons in that thing?
Yes.
I hand her.
Yes.
I pull out from my cleavage a whole bunch of buttons and I hand them to her. I'm like, just start shooting them in there. Go ahead.
All right. I start just shooting buttons into the parking lot. I shoot one at the back of that guy's head who's trying to make the conversation.
No, I meant like, no, not like don't hurt him. I meant like, just, no, I meant shoot the buttons so that like randomly, so that way he says like, oh, is that what the sound was I heard earlier, which is buttons? Is that what I heard? So try to distract him like that.
All right. I shoot a couple of the other cars in the parking lot, not just the 3, but like random cars.
But not the windows. Don't break the windows.
buttons are pinging off of the lines of Teslas, you know, the early morning people. And you do like get the security guard on the side of the head with one. It's like rubbing it like, what the hell? But then he squats down, picks it up. It's like, what? And you see him on the grab his walkie-talkie again, his radio, and make another call, like shaking his head. But then he does a little jog back to the hut, and when he emerges, you can see that he's got binoculars out, and he's looking out towards you to try and see where the hell these buttons are coming from.
Get under the car.
I roll off and duck down.
Under the car. So please correct me if I'm wrong. Your solution to distracting the guard from further investigation was to give something to investigate.
I thought it would just draw attention away from those specific cars and try to give him a answer to what the noise was. Just get under the car. I have tinted windows, so I roll up my window.
Dani, can you find out who that guard is and tell me if they have any kids, loved ones that are in school or anything? There's nothing bad. Just trust me.
This distraction did help me like sort of have a couple more minutes to try to get into that security guard's info. So I know, you know, his full name, and yeah, and anything that you could from there. I just give Delin the full.
How?
Probably like through the security, you know, I've like got into the not Eric, but like his one device, and you know, there's like the tags, like ID tags on that device that like I can figure out, just like, you know.
Okay, so
like a skill?
Instead of, so this is going to be a fixed roll, but instead of pairing your tech with the trackers, you're going to internet stalk the security guard. People are shouting, you know, all of these requests at you, but you only have time for one thing. So
sorry.
No, it's fine. This totally valid. Dani, you have a lot of requests on your plate right now. You may choose one.
So can I use my special move, Clockwork?
Yeah.
Okay, so my special move
Clockwork
is,
threads? Yeah, thank you.
yes, I work on strict timetables, and as long as they're met promptly, I can allow a little wiggle room for other extra things to do. And so I want to try to like get Dani to focus on just me, have her just look at me. I'm like, okay, you can do this. You can do both of these things. Like if you just connect to those, to the devices real fast, then you'll be able to spend a little time digging up information on who the security guard is. Like you can do this.
Okay.
So now I'm in focus mode, and I will, once I connect the devices to the tracking, then connect to the tracking devices, and then on the other side, well, I, see that this guy is just like a middle-aged dude. He's probably on Facebook, has a lot of his, just middle-aged stuff on Facebook.
Oh yeah, he plays Farmville.
Yeah.
What of it?
So that's what I check on and pass off that page to Delin.
All right. Go ahead and make me a fix roll. Del and Ronnie, you have used your actions this scene. Summer, if you would like, you can assist Dani in some way in this role. Or you can hold your action for one final thing before we peel out of this.
I will hold it in case I need to do some Fast and Furious stuff.
Okay. So Dani, what is your bonus to fix?
Bonus to fix.
You have 2 in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to roll
2.
and give me the higher one.
I'll be moral support.
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll that because it landed on an edge.
Okay.
Higher 4.
Okay. A partial success. The antagonist clock does advance 2 ticks with this, but bringing us to 11. However, thanks to chat, Dandy has brought us 7 decreases. So from 11, you're going down to 10, to 9, to 8, 9, 8,
4,
7, 6, 5, 4.
Thank you, Dandy.
Dang, Dandy.
Y'all almost got caught right there in the parking lot by Mr.
I was like,
Farmville.
just in case. I was like, who? I was like, Fast and Furious this if we have to. Oh my god.
Amazing. Okay. So yes, Dani, you find the Facebook page of this guard, you find all of his kids, you find his ex-wife, you find his current wife,
Oh my.
you find his mistress. Actually, you look a little further, it seems like they're a happy throuple, so forget that part. And you also are able to connect your all of your tech to the trackers that Ronnie has stuck on these cars. Does your is this tech part of your special kit, or is this something that you crafted specifically for this heist?
It's crafted for the heist.
It's crafted for the heist. Okay, cool. What does it do? How does it I guess interface with the I guess simple location tracking is what I assume Ronnie's bugs do. Is that correct, Ronnie? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. So I essentially have a mini computer, like Raspberry Pi-esque, that can, well, that like prior to this I had set up to be able to connect with the tracking devices with a flick, and so now it's just like transmitting data to like my watch.
Okay. All right. And because you rolled for this, I'm going to give you an extra one because I would assume that you'd be able to rig that up anyway. Let's say that you get like gyroscopic and like weight information, like very precise location information on these bugs. So you can tell by that which of these vans is heavier than the rest.
Okay.
And like you can make guesses off of that on how many people are in there, which one actually has the the prototype, etc. So
yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to get this this guard off our trail, kind of do a bit of a distraction with the information given to me by Dani about this this person's kids and Facebook page and stuff. I want to make a phone call to drink sort of like headquarters, not headquarters, the like the
corporate number.
The corporate number, yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and put a pause on you before you talk to the manager.
Sure.
Summer, what would you like to do to close out this scene of shooting buttons at a parking lot? You've got the motor running. Everyone is ducked down behind the car. The tracker gun is still on the roof, but it is like pretty securely on. So I imagine at this point, Ronnie and Del have slunk back into the car. Dani, are you going to ride off on your bike or are you going to leave your bike there?
I'm gonna ride up on my bike.
Okay. All right. Dani's going to take her bike and zip off. Summer, it's all on you.
Okay. So, it's on my roof. It's gaudy looking and it's gonna stand out. Okay.
Oh,
Inspiration?
I was gonna say, can my action be what helps this one?
You used your 8 already.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
You're right.
What I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm going to apologize to Ronnie, and I am going to start driving away.
Okay.
But
Uh-oh.
I'm going to use crafting supplies because that's my kit. That's what I got, and I have already faceted together a crochet hook. As a crochet hook. Oh, that's not a crochet hook. That's a crochet hook.
Okay.
I have props. It's already faceted on the end of some very tough string. Floss. Yes, floss is used for floss. And what I want to do is I want to kind of lasso it up on top of the roof, wrap around the main part of the machine and drag to pull it off. Like it'll wrap around and then the hook will connect on the string itself, kind of thing. I've done this a million times. It'll work. If I can aim it right, it'll work. And then it'll pull it off.
Uh-huh. We'll see how it goes.
It'll bang off the road to begin with, but okay. But yeah, it'll bang off the road to begin with, but I'd reel it in as I'm driving. It just will take a bit of a bump.
Give me those 2 dice.
Okay, what am I rolling? Sorry.
Frag.
Oh, I am rolling frag. Ha ha.
Physical, yeah.
My physical prowess.
Hell yeah.
Double 4s.
4s. Okay. Partial success. Antagonist goes up. They're getting closer. But mostly we're fine. Okay, so as Ronnie and Del are like I'd say like probably sharing like a tablet screen that Del has produced from his jacket pocket where they're like scrolling through the Facebook page of the security guard, which Dani has, texted them before riding off on her bicycle. You hear a loud creak from the roof. And then suddenly as she hits the gas, Summer is lassoing the bug shooter off the roof as she peels away. Unfortunately, the security guard does see a car with a it does see a car doing like a fishtail around where you would turn into the parking lot, but he doesn't clock that there was a gun on the roof. He just thinks that like maybe you lost your bumper or like the muffler, like made an awful sound. He sees something. He thinks he sees something like metallic, like flail around, but you pull it into the car stealthily enough that he doesn't figure out what it is. And with a vroom, you are off and everyone is headed back up to the city.
Sweet. And as we're driving, I'm going to pull a transporter and press a button on my dashboard and it changes my license plate.
All right, amazing. So in the car, Del, you're gonna make a call.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the call anyway. Even though we've already gone away. I see. Oh, this person's kid goes to Lowell High School. All right. Well, um, calling drink headquarters. Hello. There's a security guard there. By the name of Mason. His kid needs to be picked up from school right away.
Oh, oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll. I mean, we'll let him know. Is this the school's office?
Yes, this is the school's office. Please send them right away. There's been a fight.
Sir, it's 7 in the morning.
This is why I am very surprised.
These children do not waste any time.
Absolutely not.
Incredible that kindergartners are so vicious.
And I'll hang up.
As you peel away, you see the security guard leave the shack, get in his own personal vehicle, which has got a little dent in it from a button, and drive off in the opposite direction.
Sweet.
I'm just gonna give you that one for fun. All right, so back up in the city, you've got your trackers on. Dani, let's take a jump over to Birdie. Can you tell us a little bit about what you instructed, or so you gave Birdie the same tech that you had, and you instructed them to hang out a stop away. Are you going to bike back and meet them, or are you going to head back up to the city with everyone else?
I'm gonna head back to the city with everyone else, but
Okay.
I am, checking in on Birdie, and
Okay. Yeah, if you send Birdie a text message of like, how are you? What's going on?
yeah.
They'll send you back like a selfie. They're sitting outside of Starbucks. They've got their laptop up. They look like they're just a student hanging out, but you can see from the screen that they are carefully watching the software that was on the little gadget that you gave them.
Cool. So I'm like, you look good. Stay put. I'll let you know if I need that information.
Okay. Do I just tell you like if they start to move?
You can. I don't want to give her the actual route information, but I tell them to let me know if any of those makes sudden movements, or the speed changes, like if the patterns change drastically.
Okay. You got it. I shouldn't have had so many iced coffees. Gosh, field work. I'm learning
get some
so
water.
much. Thank you.
Get some water.
Okay, I will. All right. Back in the city, Del, Ronnie, Summer, I imagine you park the car back in the garage at Del's building. Okay. It is, you hit traffic coming back up. So it's about 8 a.m. now. The streets are bustling. You can see from your vantage point, you can actually see the the museum location where things are going to start popping off. That a like a rentals company has pulled up in front, and they're unloading tables and chairs and tablecloths into the service entrance. But over on the other side of your building, you do have the penthouse. Of course, you can see all directions. Nothing is really happening yet at Iris's. It looks like she's still sleeping. So, what would anyone like to do to make the next moves on the plan?
So I want to talk with Summer. So the next plan A is to sneak into Iris's home. And I do have a contact who could potentially get you in there, but we need a reason to get you in there. And so I wanted to see what kind of disguises or ideas you might have, so that way I can feed that to the contact.
What kind of people does your contact know?
She is the personal assistant to Iris. So she would probably know everything about Iris's schedule, what she needs, if she needs hair and makeup, if she needs photography, if she needs someone to just come in and clean up the house. Maybe they have a small little catering happy hour right before she goes.
All right. I can be any of those things.
Okay, perfect. So I'll reach out to my contact, see if anybody has called in that they might need to kind of substitute or something like that, and then I'll let you know.
Yeah, I could also be I'd like an assistant to said person that's going in, or someone who's training, and I can act aloof and like I don't know what I'm doing, but like, I don't. But if you need me to be an expert, I can be an expert too. Just nothing that I need to be around her all the time, so I can have a chance to step away and do things. But
so not hair and makeup.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't do hair. I only do my own hair. I don't care to help anybody else.
No, perfect. I just need to know what your skill set was in this particular area, so that way I don't feed you to her in the wrong direction.
All right, perfect.
All right, so I'm going to try to reach out to the assistant.
Yeah. So Athena, you know her as Iris. Before Iris made her change her name to Athena.
Good, Iris.
Yeah. But now she just goes by Athena. It's fine. It's okay. Is just a text away. So if you want to hit her up, she'll immediately respond warmly. Ronnie, it's good to hear from you.
Hey Athena, I know it's been a minute. How have you been?
Busy as all fuck.
Yeah, I heard about what's going on. Are you like stressing out about planning or anything like that?
Oh, I mean, the wedding isn't for, like 6 more months, but yeah, I'm planning. You're coming, right?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. I also wanted to see how the whole Iris is like, and I put Iris in quotes to signify that it's not her, but the other Iris, like how Iris's whole gala is going in terms of planning as well, to see if that's affecting her.
Oh my God. I forgot I told you about that. Yes, my boss is still fucking bonkers. Just one more day and it'll be done.
Are you okay? Can I help? Like, did something happen?
No. I'm getting her smoothie right now, and then I'll be right back at her apartment all day.
Yeah, I assume she's probably having like some sort of little happy hour party before she heads off to the big thing.
I mean, she's got her hair stylist coming. She's got her makeup artist coming. She's got her stylist coming. I don't think there's any catering this time. She's got like a full kitchen. Thanks.
Does she have a cook-in to bring in any good desserts? I do know someone who has some like really great pastries.
Oh my gosh. I think she'd love that. Yeah.
Oh, that would be
Yeah,
amazing.
hook me up with your cook.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and pass them your information, and you can coordinate when she can head over.
Yes. Thank you. This is gonna be really good.
Yeah,
I mean,
and if you
I
like it,
hate
maybe
her,
we
but
can.
I do.
It's a
do
job.
want her to think well of me. Yeah.
Yeah, it's your job. You need it, especially with the wedding so soon.
Thanks,
We'll have
Ronnie.
to
You're the best.
catch up. Yeah, absolutely. We'll have to catch up for coffee sometime.
Definitely. Wait, maybe not coffee. I have like a Pavlovian response to being asked to get coffee.
Tea?
Tea is good.
Do tea.
Yes.
All right, I'll let you get back to work. I'm sure you're busy.
Just the constant state of dread. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, skull.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and relay that to Summer. It's like, hey, Summer, you know any good pastry stores?
I raid Delin's kitchen. Does he have baking stuff?
I mean, sure. Could also just if you want pastries, I could just.
How long do we got till I gotta be there?
DoorDash them in.
How long do we gotta? How long do
We
I
got all
got?
morning, right?
Yeah, Ronnie. I need to know. Contact. Did you give me your contact? I need to ask.
Yes,
her when
I
to
gave
be
you the
there.
contact.
Okay, I get in contact with Athena, and I ask her what time she needs me to be there with pastries.
Hi. Lovely that you can make it such last notice.
Of course,
like
darling.
3:30.
Ooh,
3.
Oh, right. Perfect. Perfect.
You
That
need
works
access
great.
to an oven or a warmer, or here's the address of the service elevator.
She's giving me access to the apartment to do baking there if I need to.
I mean, if you need to heat anything up.
Perfect. Thank you so much. A pleasure to do this. Anything, I'll do it. I'll even do it just for the exposure.
Drink has a wide network of professional planners. I'm sure this will do wonders for your bakery.
Thank you so much. I'm glad, so happy for the opportunity.
Yeah, you're so welcome. What'd you say your name was again?
Oh, it's Katrina.
Katrina. I don't mean to be rude, but my family is Latvian. Are you Eastern European? I'm kind of hearing it in your voice.
East Europe. I'm trying East Europe. Actually, I have some distant family in Norway.
Oh my gosh, Norwegian pastries.
Mm-hmm.
That is so hot this season. I mean, cool. Yeah. Do you need access to the deep freezer?
If you're willing, yes. You never know what could happen. I will totally if I need to do that to put any extras away so that way she can have her late night snack. We want to make sure we have that access. Sure.
Well, that'd be the normal freezer. The deep freezer is where we store like the nitrogen ice cream and also Iris's frozen eggs.
Yes.
She doesn't trust the egg bank. I don't know why.
Oh, that
But she
nobody
just keeps
does.
going on about how she's gonna have little perfect tech babies.
Of course.
Thought you were talking chicken eggs.
Me too for a second, and then it just dawned on me. It's okay. Yes. Sure. If I might
Okay,
need
thank
it.
you.
Thank you. I need your kitchen, Del.
It's yours.
I start cooking. Baking. Sorry, baking is different. Baking's a science, cooking's a
Baking.
craft.
Beautiful. Okay.
I'm gonna make some Scandinavian almond cake.
Ooh.
I just
Alright.
googled Norwegian pastries.
Since you have all the time between like 8 and 3, I'm gonna let you just go wild. Go ahead and bake.
I make a smorgasbord of all these different pastries.
Smorgasbord of pastries.
Yes, just
Amazing.
all just pastries. Yes.
Beautiful.
Ooh, I
Okay.
could sabotage with some allergic stuff. It's bad. Don't do it.
But maybe.
No, we want her to appear.
That's true. Because the
Mhm.
gala is our backup plan.
True.
The last thing we want to do is cancel the gala.
Oh, for sure.
All right. So the day passes mostly uneventfully, with Summer in the kitchen, forcing you all to try things every so often.
Mhm.
Ronnie, you are, I imagine, going over your timetables again, drilling Dani and Del on the plan, making sure that everything is set. Dani, you're checking in with Birdie, making sure that nothing's happening with the cars. They haven't moved at all. And Del, at about 3 o'clock, the doorbell rings from downstairs. The guy at the front desk's intercoms up. It's like delivery.
Ooh,
The corsages.
I was expecting this. I will. Yeah, I'll go down and pick it up instead of having it delivered. Because
Perfect.
Yeah.
Once you get downstairs,
Mhm.
yeah, you see a flower delivery person with it seems like they rode their bike there. They're kind of sweaty on their brow, and they have a like a little plastic container with a corsage with a single blue rose on it, and then also like a massive bouquet in the other arm, and they like push them off on you. You're like,
Ooh.
ooh, someone's got a secret admirer.
Ooh,
Heavy.
not so secret, but sure.
Yeah, these apology roses. I don't see blue that often.
Ooh, tell you what, it's a long story, but yeah. You must be pretty busy. How many of these are in there? How many of these are you delivering, or is it just am I the only stop with these specific flowers?
Oh yeah, these are all for you, buddy.
Okay.
3 dozen blue roses, plus the
3
corsage.
dozen plus the corsage. All right. Okay. Well, thank you very much. And you grew these yourself?
What? No, I work at the flower shop.
Okay. And so you have no idea where these were sourced from?
From the flower shop.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Are you like gonna eat them? Do you want to make sure they're GMO free?
No, not at all.
I mean, the sticker says they're organic, so I guess you could, but
they're lovely. I just want to know if I were to ever need any more, I'd want to know who to call.
oh yeah, like pulls a business card out of the pocket. It's like, God, Pops would kill me if he knew that I wasn't giving away the cards. Here you go. Yeah, Sunny's flower shop. Just
Sunny's flower
down the
shop.
street.
Great. Do you? I know you're just on a delivery route and might not. But do you have any pink ones on you?
Hey, pink ones. Well, yeah, sure, back at the shop.
Okay. Well, I
It's just like
wouldn't
a
want
block
to
away.
wouldn't want to trouble you when you're. I'm one short. I'd love a pink one to match.
One pink one?
Yeah.
Or 3 dozen pink ones?
No, just the one pink corsage.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll be back in 10 with it.
Great. Thank you.
All right. So they run out the door, hop back on their bicycle. You do get a message on your phone from Iris about this time with
great.
yeah, like 3 blue hearts and roses interspersed.
I'll take a picture of them and send it. And like with a like they're so blue.
She is gonna send you a selfie back of her like grinning, and she's in like a terry cloth blue bathrobe, and you know her hair is up in rollers, but she includes a little message. Can't wait.
And then I'm just gonna send back mood.
Oh man.
Okay, she's gonna, you're gonna see the ... for a little while. Let's head back upstairs to Ronnie. Go ahead.
Do I see the stack of blue roses? I pull Dani aside and I whisper to her, like, hey, do you have something that can scan for like tracking devices or listening bugs or anything like that?
I do.
Would you be able to do that on those roses and that corsage?
That I will use my special kit that does that. So like it can scan for any kind of bug, any kind of like weird tech that's not expected.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll me a fix, and if anyone wants to help, go ahead and give me a call.
I was gonna say
I'll just feed her a butter cookie as she's doing it. Like her hands are busy, but I'm just force feeding her a butter cookie.
Okay.
Try
sustenance that helps. So Dani, go ahead and add 1 to your roll. Sorry.
I was gonna say great minds. I was also very suspicious.
Ooh.
It's too perfect.
I'm gonna show up with the pink rose.
Yeah.
I have 4.
4. Okay.
Ooh.
We got a little advancement.
Not doing too bad.
But yeah, the scan works, and the roses are clean, but the corsage actually did have a little tiny camera in it. So the camera, Dani, how close were you getting when you were running your tech over this box?
I am like maybe a foot away.
Okay. All right. So you get this camera and you are able to, immediately isolate it, smother it, put tape on it, whatever, make sure it can't hear or see anything. But in the process, it's possible that they got a picture of you. And I'm going to travel by map. I'm going to hop us over to Iris's, where her best friend and head of security, Laurel, will knock on her front door. She is in a matching blue bathrobe, but it seems that her apartment is the floor below, and Iris will let her in. Laurel shows her a screenshot on her phone. She says, this look like Del's type? And it's a picture of Dani going over the flowers. Iris, it seems a little bit hurt, actually. This is maybe. Seems suspicious to me, though. I mean, not Del having a lady in his apartment, just everything. He's being too nice to me again. I don't know. I mean, Laurel, am I just being paranoid? Laurel, pats her on the little fluffy shoulder. It's like, no. You relax. You pay me to be paranoid. But they will both grab little champagne flutes, and Laurel will send the photo and a text to the rest of her team, and they will head into hair and makeup. So Del, the chime comes from downstairs again. It seems that the delivery person is back with your single pink rose.
Cool.
Says, here you go, mister.
Okay. Thank you so much, and I will tip generously.
Wow. Thank you very much.
I mean,
Remember
it's a
us.
last minute order. I'd figure it's the least I can do.
Hey, I appreciate the business. Have a good time at the whatever you're doing.
Oh, I will. But that's in my head. I could not resist.
Beautiful. Okay, it is 3:34 p.m.
Oh, I gotta be over there.
It's probably time for you to leave.
Okay, so I put on a disguise because, of course, I put on a pale purple wig. I have like some flour that I forgot on my face from hurriedly baking because I'm doing it all myself. I'm an indie business, and everything packed, stacked kind of like under my chin, and I'm just like trying to put on a show of me being working solo and making my way to the thing. Oh yeah, I made sure my eyes are like bright colored around my makeup and stuff. So I'm just all like, I'm so happy and sunshine and rainbows, and just like bring it over.
Perfect. Okay.
Oh wait, so I'm going over to make the switch, right? That's what I'm doing. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Let's try.
So as you're leaving, I imagine Ronnie reminds you.
Yes.
And make sure you bring the glitter.
Yep. My detail. Yes. It is somewhere in one of my boxes of pastries.
It's like, I trust you. I don't have to tell you how to disguise yourself, not bring attention, all that stuff. Just, we are on a timetable.
Yep.
So
yep.
If at any point you get caught, just get out of there.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. And as Summer is heading over the just couple of blocks to Iris's, Del, your phone pings again, and it is another message from Iris. She says, do you want to come pregame? She sends a photo of her, like from her perspective, of her champagne glass raised.
I will show this to Ronnie and ask, I mean, no, right? Could we use this?
I mean, you could distract her while Summer tries to do the swap, because she clearly has something in mind to be inviting you over. And obviously she had that camera in there too. But
okay.
Do we want to set you up with a camera or something? Would that be beneficial?
Perhaps, but honestly, I don't know what that would do. If you feel more safer, then yeah, strap me up with a camera. Why not?
My biggest concern is just making sure you don't. You need to drink, but you need to not drink anything she gives you.
If
pour it yourself.
If I know Iris, there might be like a pat down of some sort. I don't want to risk anything.
Yeah.
Of that sort.
No, that's fine. I think the biggest concern is just making sure she doesn't get anything from you. And so
Got it.
if you have to have a drink, pour it yourself or bring a drink over and you just hold on to that bottle. I'm sure you have like a nice bottle of something that she probably likes.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
So
Ronnie, can you make me a fox roll and go ahead and add 1 to your dice pool because you're having really great ideas already.
Yeah.
You roll well here and give you some
I
bonus.
got a 6.
Woo!
Yes.
Okay, just a single 6?
Just a single 6. The other one was a 4 and a
Antagonist
2.
clock does not advance or retreat, but with this good roll to outwit or outthink, yeah, you're totally like in Iris's head. She, was maybe considering, trying to get Delin liquored up and, make him spill anything that he might have been planning. But yeah, with this increase, let's see. I'll give it to you when he's over there. Oh my goodness. And we have 4 increases. Who did that?
I
Who's
just
in
rolled a
trouble?
6.
Bard! Bard, no.
Oh,
All right, so we're
Bard.
going from a 7.
I'm on Bard's team now. Yeah, do it.
Let's go. Let's go. We got this.
This one goes to 11.
Ooh,
Oh
we're at
no.
11,
Okay,
right.
all right, perfect.
We're
It's
going
great.
into the belly of the beast.
We're gonna do it.
We're
Okay,
not
so
coming out.
All right.
Summer, you are up the service elevator. You are unloading your stuff in the kitchen. Everyone is treating you totally normally and fine. Del, you have taken, I think your, little private car over and are greeted by the butler. Well, the doorman. Iris calls him her butler, but it's really just the building's doorman. And he, sets you up with the right elevator and keys in the code for you to get to the top. Ronnie actually tipped you off to pay attention to that. So you've got the elevator code now, and you've
Oh.
got a little like pea-sized Bluetooth device in your ear, so you can you can hear Ronnie and she can
Okay.
hear you, so she can give you strategy
Ooh, perfect.
from your house over to hers. So you're heading up, and Summer, what would you, I guess, you're in the kitchen.
Mhm.
You're gonna look for the
Would the package even be here yet?
it is not yet.
Mhm.
But Dani, you get a ping from Birdie saying weights changed in van 2. Weights changed in all of them. Seems like they're about to get on the move.
So I relay this information to Ronnie and Summer and the others and say, hope y'all are ready. They're coming.
All right.
So for now, I'm just playing friendly with the other house staff, and when I do see Iris, I don't really acknowledge her unless she acknowledges me, and I just thank her for the opportunity, and I'm happy to share the food from my ancestors with her, and I hope that she likes them, and just do the sell and give her my business card, hoping maybe she can think about hiring me again for another event if she ever needs it. And yes, I quickly made business cards before I came over here because that's what spies do. That's what spies do.
You made a business card.
Oh no.
Roll me a fleece.
Okay. This is what happens when you ad lib. Okay.
Nope, I love it.
No. fleece.
Remember, in order to retreat the clock, you can use your special moves if they retrieve the clock. Go off script, take the fall, or potentially even find an opportunity for a cinematic death. Seems a little.
No, I don't want to die over a card.
But you could.
Right. Okay, so go off the script is just doing something that the antagonist doesn't expect. Okay.
So instead of giving her a business card, you could like give Athena Iris like
I'll give her
something that throws her off.
A business cookie.
I love it.
Yeah, that's great. I'll give her a business cookie.
But then she eats it.
But I tell her not to eat this one because this one is actually made with ingredients that are not to be eaten. But it's to remind her of the rest of the beautiful things that she ate that I made. So just to like have displayed or something on her counter.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. So Athena takes this cookie from you. Is like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Wait, hold on, Iris. You have to see this.
No one's ever done it before.
She passes the cookie over to Iris. Just as Del, you're saying your hellos, saying hi to Laurel, who's like definitely giving you the up and down. You're familiar with Laurel, head of the security force, because she is like Iris's bestie, but Laurel has never liked you. So Athena passes the cookie to Iris, who is like, oh, snacks already? Okay.
Yes. I act as if a little part of me broke.
Please excuse me to the restroom. And Iris is gonna retreat for a beat.
Athena,
giving you a little sliver of opportunity. So Dani, you are getting updates from Birdie as they're watching the little dots move on the screen. If you want, you can have it up in Del's house as well, so you and Ronnie are seeing the same thing. She's saying, yep, traffic's looking good. Probably going to be there in 10-15 minutes.
Wait. Definitely do that.
Okay. Yep. Number 2 is pulling out in front. Hold on. Number 1 just changed weight. I don't know what's happening.
I ask Birdie to hold, like I don't want Birdie to hear this, but I ask Ronnie, like, and Del, do you think they're transferring the diamonds now on the road?
Wait, so did the van weight change while they were driving?
Birdie says it seems like they're stuck in traffic.
And then they swapped weight and they changed weights.
Said just one car did. Did 2 cars change weights or just car 1?
You're not there.
I'm observant.
Okay, that's fine. No, it's fine though. Yeah, one of them got lighter and one of them, no. One of them got heavier. The rest stayed the same.
Interesting. Are they going in the same direction?
For now, yes.
So maybe someone got on? I see if I can get more detailed information, like through my connection to that tracking.
Yeah. How much weight changed?
A Birdie says like about 150, 200 pounds.
So it's like a person.
Yeah.
Switched.
Like a person. or got on.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So what are you going to use to try and figure out more info here?
Let's see.
They are coming up on city limits. There are networks of traffic cameras you might have.
Right. Yeah, so I know exactly where, so I can at least look at one or two traffic cameras around there, and I'm also like racking my brain trying to think of ways to like possibly get audio through, I don't know, maybe someone's phone.
Okay. Well, go ahead and choose which one you want and roll me a fix. And Ronnie, since you're right next to her, I will let you help if you'd like. Or you can hold off to give Del some assistance later. It's totally up to you.
I think I'll hold.
Okay. Dani, hit it.
I'm looking at cans. I have 5.
5. Okay. The antagonist clock will increase 2 ticks, bringing us all the way to you being found out unless someone chooses to do something before the next roll is made. But with the camera turned on, you can see that, yeah, in vehicle 1, someone else has gotten in. And you've got a blurry picture of them. But Ronnie, if you lean over, you can clearly see this is Jared. Jared has joined, they must have swung by his house at the edge of the town and picked him up. And now your former late brother-in-law, your late sister's husband, has joined the entourage protecting this prototype in the car. So.
Okay.
Marv and Del. Sorry. Do you want to do anything with that information?
Can I think about it for a minute so you can move to them?
Yep. Okay. Marv and Del, you are waiting for the piece to arrive. Iris is still in the restroom. Del, do you want to do any snooping or things while she's out? Also, if anyone, yeah,
was
anything else
good
retreats us, feel free.
I wanted to see if I can distract. I wanted to see if I can distract Laurel, Iris, whoever's there, by. Oh man, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if my special move asking a simple question will allow me to build some mythos that I can take advantage of to do this distraction.
Sure. Can you read it?
Yeah. You aren't as knowledgeable about this world as professionals surrounding you. You need to ask questions, however never mind. However elementary they might seem to everyone else, and their explanations need to be in layman's terms. Whenever you want, you can build the mythos of the world by asking a simple question. When this happens, ask to stop play, present your idea, and discuss it as a full table. When you reach an agreement, resume play and role play the layman's explanation.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, so my idea is to, given out of character, right? Given what we know from that flashback, maybe Iris has a little bit of a lingering crush on Delin for some reason.
Possible.
Maybe we act on that and hopefully get some distraction either on Iris and Laurel. I don't know whatever's going on. And the idea is Delin is that we'll ask what is going on. Is it like I see in the movies all like the movies all the time that there's sometimes romance. When does that come into play? Something like that. I don't know. I'm grasping at straws here to try and make sure we don't die.
No, for sure. You
Okay.
can definitely do it to try to lower her guard. Like she's in the bathroom right now, probably yakking something up. You could show some concern, maybe hold her hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a romantic time to make a move on
Sure.
someone.
Yeah.
I say go for it. I think it'll win you back at least one slice of the clock. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Del is going to head to the restroom. You hold back Iris's hair while she's puking. She's like, "Oh, I think it's probably just nerves. I shouldn't have eaten anything. I'm so oh gosh, Del, thank you. I'm so stressed out about this launch. I kind of had this thought. I've always been the business person, but not the ideas person. I need someone with a mind like the night sky. Del, how would you feel about rejoining the company?
It's not like I haven't thought about reaching out ever since coming into this, ever since trying to earn my way back into, this, and I'll motion to the really nice fancy suit that I'm wearing. I've been wanting to ask and reach out. So it's not a no. Let's see how this night turns out.
You're giving me, Iris Tate, a maybe.
I never said maybe. Listen. And I'll kind of I don't know. I was gonna say listen. I would love to. I really would. So after the gala tonight, let's have a sit down and really talk about what this looks like, because you're right. The ideas, I am the ideas person, and I have a lot of ideas.
Okay. Leans back over. Dani, you are getting blown up right now by Birdie. She says they're off course. They're off course. I don't know where they're going. If you bring up the map, it looks like instead of sending the heavier vans to Iris's apartment, they're going straight to the venue. And you can see from having hacked into Jared's phone that he's pointing, talking. Seems like he's giving them directions.
Can I go off script?
Yeah.
So I want to go ahead and grab my phone, and I'm going to call Jared, and I'm going to say, hey, today's the big day, as you messaged me, and I would really like to meet. I feel like I need some closure before all of this happens. There's like a cafe right around this corner over here. If you meet me there in the next 10 minutes, I would love to have a conversation.
Okay.
And then I hang up. I'm just gonna be there. Hope he gets there.
Yep. Power move.
All right.
Power move.
As soon as they get to the venue, you can see on the phone, Dani, that Jared gives, instructions, go inside, etc. But he doubles back around the driveway and heads to this cafe and posts up outside and, waits around for Ronnie. When he sees you around the corner, he'll wave and be like, "Hey, baby sister."
I immediately deck him in the face.
Oh!
I tell him that this is not what she would have wanted. This is a disrespect to her memory. I can't believe you've gone this far and have fallen this far. I can't believe you're completely different from the person that I knew you were. And then I grab like the cup of water on the table and I spill it on him and walk away.
Yeah, you do.
Amazing. Okay, please roll me a frag. And Del, you're hearing all of this in your earpiece. So it's really loud, but
Mhm.
it seems like the plan has changed.
Okay.
Are you going to tell Summer?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. All right. I'll let you leave Iris and, make a sly move into the kitchen. We'll come right back to you. Ronnie, what did you roll on that frag?
I got a 4 and a 5, and so it'd be a 4 at a disadvantage.
Okay. We are back to 12 clicks.
No, we're not. We got
right.
2 decreases. We got 2 decreases.
We got 2 decreases. Okay. Back to
Distracting.
Distract.
Donated, save us.
But with a partial success, you definitely hit this. You hit him right in the face. You pour your water on Jared. It like starts to fry his phone. But as you're walking away, he's trying to make a phone call, and it's like coming out the other end garbled. You can tell because he's like repeating and shouting his words. But he says, protect the package. I don't know what's going on. Something's happening.
Which car has the package?
And let's hop back to Del and Summer.
Yeah.
It's not coming. You can be clear of that.
Yeah.
Hi, do you want to try
What's
some of
your
my
new
almond cake? It's a family recipe. It's very secret. Something you would
Yes.
like to try.
Yes, absolutely. Currently, I can't have this pastry. I don't know. I can't RP this, even though as much as I want to try. Basically, try my best to code code a message that you should leave. I'm probably going to be leaving with Iris. Here, I will meet you at the gala.
Okay. Do we know where the package is?
Do I know where the package is?
Yeah. Do we know which car the package?
Oh no,
is in?
I was asking, could I get that from hearing over the radio?
It'd be from Dani.
Oh yeah, from Dani.
I think everything is very like up in the air and confused right now, and like there's just not enough time to like tell everyone all the information and parse it all.
Then in that case, I'll be like, we just know they're going to be at the gala, so we'll make the swap there.
Okay. I guess I'm not your +1 anymore. That's fine. I'll get in. It'll be fine. Cool. I'm gonna take the unopened box that had the fake in it, and I'm gonna sneak out the surface elevator and get out of here.
Okay, perfect. Your disguise was pretty good, so I'll let you get out without a scrape.
As I'm leaving, I'm doing that classic, slightly changing my appearance as I'm like walking and stuff, and trying to ditch the wig.
Perfect.
Wipe away the makeup, start putting black mascara on my eyes, zhuzh up my hair.
Okay.
pick a
Are
dress
you-
that I had in a garbage can down the street out of the garbage can.
I like that. I like that. Are you gonna try and fleece your way into the front door of this gala? Because it is late enough that people have started arriving.
Might as well. Oh, can I contact Jenkins? Am I able to contact Jenkins?
Yeah, you can text Jenkins.
Okay, but like, Jenkins, are you in the party yet?
I'm around back.
Cool, I'm your +1. I'm coming.
Wait, but I'm security.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, are you asking me on a date?
Yes, your dreams have finally come true.
Hot dog.
Jenkins, you know the line of work where we used to be in? Just get me in the freaking place.
Oh. All right, fine. Eventually, you'll recognize my charm.
I have, and it's not appealing. But you're fantastic at the job you do, honestly. Like, top
Yeah,
notch.
okay.
You're fantastic.
Uh-huh. All right, get in
Uh-huh.
the door.
Okay. I show up and my hair is kind of like messy tossed and it's darker, so it's not to do with the wig. And so I like put on like dark mascara as I was walking. Drew on a little bit of black lipstick to try to like, and have a bombshell of a dress on and walking in.
Perfect. Okay. You can tell from the amount of security in different areas where the prototype is probably being stored. I say Ronnie also mapped out this building for you and knows where the reveal is going to be. So if you would like access to the to that room, you're gonna have to use your roll to get it, which probably isn't gonna leave you much time to like swap out the diamonds. But you do also have time to, call back to the home base and see if anyone can help you out. So
Okay.
you're inside now, and
Okay.
so far it seems like people are believing that you're supposed to be part of this party.
And I had made the box look a little fancy, so it's like, oh yeah, no, I'm here. It's like another thing. Maybe it's something I'm trying to get somebody to look at the eventually, maybe catch some big person's eye, and maybe look at my own invention or something. I try to play it off as that, I got a champagne flute, and I'm gonna call up home base. We're like, Dani, Ronnie, I'm in. I can see where they're keeping the prototype. I can't get in though. Can you help me? And I'm gonna snap my flute. I'm nervous.
Jenkins is like kind of moving slowly through the crowd behind you. And it's like, why is she singing?
Okay, so this is out of character real quick, just to make sure I understand the scene. So she's walking through, she told us that she can see where they are, she just can't get to them. Mm-hmm. And is it, I guess I'll ask her, is it like behind a security door? Is it behind in a box? Like where is it? What is it doing?
It looks like it's in its own room, but there is a line of security guards in order to access that room.
Okay. So Dani, I asked Summer first. Does it look like that door has a security lock, like a number pad or a key card or something like that? Or do you think you'd be able to get in?
Yes.
Okay.
I there is something. It's not going to be super easy, but we'll see. We will see.
Okay. How long do you think it'll take you to do that?
8 minutes.
Okay, so I think I could buy you 8 minutes. So I think this is going to be it's kind of a mix of going off script and taking the fall. And so
I have an idea too.
Yeah, what's up?
I was thinking about maybe trying to start a fight. Like, I'll be like, yo, this person's talking shit about your mom, this person's talking about shit about your mom, and get them to start fighting and be like, Jenkins, do something. Like, get your security buddies over here.
Okay.
I mean,
I
if
imagine
you-
you've ended this phone call with Dani saying, I'll get you in that door in 8 minutes.
Okay.
Summer says, okay, cool. And then immediately walks over to 2 tech bros and goads them into starting a fight. Meanwhile, Ronnie is doing what?
I was going to go so I'm sure my brother-in-law knows of my particular set of skills and what I've done. And so my plan is I'm going to go in more or less like fully loaded and start causing havoc in the parking lot. And that's going to cause him to send as much security out there because I am not just your typical person or bystander. And so
Perfect.
hopefully that'll buy enough time for Dani to be able to unlock it, get Summer in, and then I'll more than likely be going to jail. So
We started
or
2
whatever
fights.
it is.
This is perfect. We're splitting security. We started 2 fights. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just
Okay.
keep seeding things around the party. Maybe it'll turn into a bigger thing than 2 people.
Just a
hopefully.
brawl.
I'm also
Just
yelling
brawl.
out
Just
for Jared's
chaos.
name because I need Jared to make sure he is paying attention because if he stays back, it's not good.
Perfect. Okay. Summer, you go ahead and make me a box or a frag or a fleece. I don't know. What role do you think you would use to start a fight between 2 bros?
Between 2 bros, I would. Well, frag is physically and fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And outwit and thinking, use of its advantage. Talking and charm. Actually, ooh. Can I use my special move?
What is that?
It's looks that kill. It's like, that your words, looks, and general demeanor can be perfect way to set up any kind of tactical move and give your associates a decided advantage. You can choose to assist by rolling fleece to grant plus 1d, so 1 dice, to any 3 frag rolls made after and in the same scene.
Yes.
But that would an advantage for my.
That would help Ronnie
Mhm.
with her with her frag.
Yeah.
It's not going to help you, but you
Right.
can definitely use that. So
I can only do
why don't you
either
give
or.
me either a fox or a fleece for your own
Okay.
fight starting.
Okay. All right, fleece. So it's only 1. So I roll 1 die?
Yeah.
Come on, baby. I kid you not, I rolled a 6. I kid you not.
All right. You succeed. Nothing advances or retreats. And yeah, they're going at it now. You call over Jenkins. He's like, seriously, everywhere you go. And he gets, a couple of guys off the door, but there's still, a respectable barrier to entry there, in addition to the lock. Ronnie, you come into the parking lot, guns blazing. What is your weapon of choice?
I would go with something. So I'm not necessarily here to it would have to be something loud and it doesn't have to necessarily be destructive, but if it is, it is. So it'd be something to like I would shoot flare guns at things and cause the car's alarms to go off.
You want a flamethrower?
Yeah, why not?
Let's
Okay,
go.
cool.
Let's melt some things.
I'm gonna say Del probably has a couple flamethrowers in his house. You know, when the regular company or whatever the fuck was selling those, and
The
like,
not a
that sounds
flamethrower.
sounds like a not a flamethrower, cool thing to get. So you take those off the mantle and head over.
This is so badass.
Give me a frag roll and add one into your dice pool thanks to Summer's help.
I get exactly one. Is that just one die or two?
Just one.
You have one in frag.
I have none in frag.
So
it'd
yeah,
be
you just get the one from her.
Yeah.
Just one. Okay. Oh, it's a 6.
Okay.
I was like, we're gonna go off the 12 and it's gonna be
die.
terrible.
Flying by the seat of our pants.
Okay, so I'm going to tell us through Delin's perspective. You have gotten into the limo with Iris, and you know, her bestie Laurel, head of security, is in the front seat. She is absolutely like flustered because she's gotten this call from Jared that said, you know, like something's going on. But since you've been there the whole time, she doesn't think you're related to it anymore. And so she's not like glaring at you. But she's glowering out the window as you and Iris, you know, titter in the back seat. And as you roll up to the venue, you see these bursts of fire from the back parking lot. And as Laurel rolls down her window to see what the hell is going on, you hear Ronnie yelling, "Jared, get out here, you mother!" Fire everywhere. Suddenly there are, you know, security guards coming from left and right to, you know, surround her car. She's standing on top of it, both of them blazing.
Oh no.
Iris is like, what is happening?
I'll look over at her, notice that she's, and kind of like look over at Ronnie and kind of like smile to myself like, yes, good job. But then like, listen, this is not an issue. I'll get my PR on this. Don't worry. Like, if you're bringing me, like, and I'll also do it pro bono. Like, this is separate of our agreement from earlier. We'll fix this. We can breathe. Are you okay? Are you okay? Gala hasn't even started. You haven't even showed up yet. Everyone is waiting to see you.
This is gonna take away from my big entrance. How am I supposed to compete with that?
Just take the flamethrowers and use them for your entrance, I guess.
Oh.
Well, think about it like this. Did you really want pyrotechnics at a event centered around hydration?
Well, fire and water and water wins. We need the fire department. Someone call the fire department. Put her out. Get fire hoses on this. And Laurel from the front seat is like, yes, I'm sure they're handling it. I'm sure they're on it. But as you continue to roll past the parking lot, because of course you're not parking, you're coming to the blue carpet. The one remaining security personnel opens up her door, and you both walk out onto a pretty empty, you know, front of the building as everyone has ran around the side to see what the hell is going on.
Ooh.
Yeah. She's over that tipping point of scared into angry. And so now Iris is you know, going to take your hand, step out of the car, and then she is going to charge around the side of the building and is screaming at Ronnie
Ooh.
You stole my moment. And she's going to start trying to push past the security personnel to get at you. It seems like she, I don't know, wants to fight you with her handbag. But yeah, she's clamoring for Ronnie. Dani, did you make that tech roll for me to get those doors open?
Do that now.
Go right ahead. Thank you very much.
Oh, it's 6.
No, it's not.
No. That's 3 in a row.
2 and 6.
Oh my god.
Here's the train, a 2 and a 6. We will take the 6. Thank you very much. Right on time. Summer, you get a message from Dani saying we're in. There are 2 guards left at the door. What would you like to do?
Okay.
But you see that the lock has turned from red to green.
It's gonna cost me to roll. I'm gonna do it anyways.
I think your special move means that if you use frag, you can also give yourself the bonus.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna if there's a little side table like right before the door, I'm just gonna put it down. And I'm gonna be like, hello boys, and just throat punch them both. Yep, just full on, just no special gadgets, just my fists.
Perfect.
Okay, I got
Punch them throats.
come on, 6s. You've been doing so good. So I'm rolling 3 because I have 2 and then my own.
Mhm.
Because it's up to 3. Cumulatively done 2. Okay. Please, dice gods. I got a 2, a 3, and a 5.
A 2, a 3, and a 5. Okay. All right. Perfect. We do go back up to 12, but you get through. So with a partial success, the 2 guards fall and you're easily able to push the door open and get to get to the prototype. You're fishing diamonds out of it and putting yours back in. Yeah, let's switch back to the parking lot. So Del, have you followed Iris around the side of the building?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm playing my part. Like I'm trying to keep an eye on the situation.
Yep. Okay. Ronnie, what's going on with you?
So is she still like trying to come at me?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to say I'm going to do Fox, and I understand the situation. I see that she's coming for me, but I can't let her do it until I hear in the earpiece that they got the diamonds and they're out. And so I'm going to, when she gets just close enough, I'm going to put like a line of fire behind her and then around us. So we're trapped in the middle. And then it's just me kind of jumping around between the cars and stuff, dodging her, because I know that she is not in any way a fighter. And so I'm going to kind of try to keep her there, and hopefully that'll cause anybody else that's inside to potentially come out, because this is their star.
Yep. Okay, perfect. You and the CEO are going at it. She's waving her purse wildly at you, saying, "You ruined my entrance. This was my night. What are you doing at my event?"
Like, I'm protecting my sister's legacy. And so I rolled the dice. Oh, I got a 4 and a 2.
4, 2.
Oh.
No.
Oh no! What does that
But
mean?
what if I like just drop $30 right now.
Well, here's your choices. For the rest of the crew to keep going, you can take the fall, you can take your cinematic death, or somehow also change things. It seems like I think you take the fall or
I think I'll take the fall because I feel like this might. I'm going to say what I'm thinking, but you can decide whether or not it's fine. So I'm going to say that if we have a flashback moment to where it was the night with the glass where Delin and I had that quick little drink and he walked off. I actually explained to him that all I'm in it is for my sister's legacy. And, you know, I know a guy who is also working on a similar thing, but like on a smaller scale. And so I explained all that information to him, and I trust that he will get the stuff to him and keep my sister's legacy. Like this is my last job. I'm just here for my sister. That's it. And so in that flashback, I give up.
So you've passed on your important information. While Iris has been shouting at you, you know, you're listening to her, but somehow you let your guard down, and from behind you, a guard comes and tackles you to the ground. And before you know it, they're just all surrounding you, and they're pulling her away. At the same time, you get the radio from Summer saying, Summer, you're finished. What do you tell them? You've made the swap.
Got the goods. I'm getting out.
Okay, perfect. Dani and Del, it seems like, I mean, Dani, you're alone in Del's house. You can tell that Ronnie is down. Summer says she's got everything. Del is letting this, playing his part.
If I get it in the earpiece, I'll kind of mutter under my breath. Okay, great. Meet back at the place. We're gonna have to bust Ronnie out now. Meet back at the place.
Next. Okay.
We won't let Ronnie down.
Awesome. And with that, Summer, you, I assume, head back. Del, you slip away. Ronnie, you're in holding. And a new heist begins to hatch.
Woo!
So, Summer, Dani, Del, you got what you wanted. You got your take. Can you remind us just real quick what you were in this for? I think Dani and Summer, it was just diamonds, money.
I was in it for diamonds, but
Perfect.
So instead of like going all the way back to the apartment, I leave with the doorman an envelope with some of the diamonds because Ronnie said she didn't need all of them. So I left them with the doorman and I just disappear into the night. Nobody ever hears from me again.
Beautiful. Dani, you get a ping from the doorman saying delivery. And, Del shows back up in his house with this envelope full of diamonds. What are you doing?
I'm checking to see if there's some tech among those diamonds that I can start investigating and start reverse engineering.
Perfect.
And
it seems like she broke off a little piece of it for you.
Yeah, so I'm like very excited about this, and yeah, I thank Delin. Like,
I was gonna say, Ronnie's wishes were to carry out the sister's legacy, and so I want to make sure that gets done with all of my funds. Maybe start a new company called Quench. Employ Dani as head of the chief tech officer. I want Del to not. I want Iris to know that I was involved. I'm gonna leave the blue and the pink boutonniere on her seat in the limo.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. And with that,
And then we bust Ronnie out.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'll come back
Post
for
bail.
that. If you need me, I'll come back for that. I'll do
Post-credit
it.
scene. Del has posted bail for Ronnie. She's back in the hideout, and you're planning what's next.
God.
So, congratulations on a freaking heist.
Oh my God, that was
That was
exciting.
chaotic. I'm like so confused.
Yeah. That's so much.
Sorry.
Thank you
No,
for
it's-
rolling
it's
with all of
good.
those punches.
I was like, how do I RP our way out of this?
I know. I'm like,
Good job. Can we do one more round of who we are, where to find us? Thank you all so much for helping this story stay. Helping us raise money for friends who roll with Austin. Chance, let's go right. Yep, back through.
Yeah. Hey, I am Chance or Chanzlyn. My pronouns are she, they. You can find me everywhere, including on Twitch with the username Chanzlyn. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us doing this. And thank you for helping out the Austin Area Urban League Disaster Relief.
I am Marv, Miss Marv on Twitch, Marv Missy on Twitter. Thanks for everybody for donating. This was a wild ride, and it was all for a great cause, and I had so much fun to play this.
I'm April. You can find me around Twitch, Twitter, etc. With panels. I think my name is underneath from right now, that tag. And yeah, thank you so very much. This was really, really fun and super exciting, chaotic, and yeah, thank you everyone.
Hi again. My name is Kappa. You might also know me as Christian. You can find me on Twitter at the Kappa Chris, where I nerd out about heisting and glitter and poison cookies and all that's great stuff, among other wonderful things. That's where you can find me in all my projects. This was wonderful and awesome and an honor to play with all of you. Friends Who Roll for Austin is a great event, and so glad to be a part of it.
And I have been and continue to be Guilty Cosplay. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to all of the players for your incredible improv and rolling with all of this. I'm waiting to hear a mysterious voice, see if Drac wants to give us an outro.
I was going to say, Drac, where are we at on donations?
So on donations, so at the beginning of today's stream, we started off about, I believe it was $635. Right now, we're sitting at exactly $1,500.
Oh,
So
It's almost
$1,000.
almost $1,000 today. So
No.
thank you all so much for all the generosity and all the chaos you caused.
Oh my god!
Oh, that's freaking awesome.
Listen, we stole those diamonds and gave them to the cause.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what
Exactly.
Did it for charity. We're
So-
modern day Robin Hoods.
Yeah.
I don't know about Summer, but I did. But Summer, I don't know.
So thank you all so much. We're going to be continuing this. I believe we actually have one more charity stream scheduled next Friday, and that's going to be, I'm going to butcher the name, but I believe it's called Wardiver. It's also indie TTRPG, a very fantasy heavy, like high fantasy TTRPG. That's going to be here same time next week on Friday. I don't know, let's see if we can go get past 2,000. I was going to say 1,500. I was gonna say 1,800, but I think we can
Go
past
for
that.
go for that too.
Go for two.
Yeah,
Do
do it.
You
We can do it.
This is gonna be easy.
So thank you all so much. Thank you, Guilty, for running this game. Thank you all the players.
Yes,
for
thank
playing.
you.
And we're gonna go out.
Congrats, y'all. Use those diamonds wisely.
Mm.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, Drac. Have
Thank
a good
you,
night.
everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Night,
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye.